Welcome back to the Deep Dive. We're diving into the 2025 Oscars, specifically the Best Picture nominees, where to watch them, and all the drama surrounding this year's awards.
Exactly.
Think of it as your Oscar cheat sheet.
It's going to be a tricky one this year.
Oh, tell me about it.
The nominees are all over the place. You need like 1 million subscriptions just to watch them all.
I literally spent like an hour trying to figure out where to watch a complete unknown. It was ridiculous.
Well, don't worry. We've got you covered. We'll break it all down for you. Let's start with Anora. 6 nominations, including a big win at Cannes.
Palme d'Or. Pretty prestigious.
Yeah, it's a big deal. Cannes is like the international stamp of approval.
So what's Anora all about? What made it such a hit at Cannes?
It's a Sean Baker film, so you know it's going to be gritty and real.
Right. He's all about those raw human stories, those often overlooked stories.
Exactly. In Anora, it's a New York stripper, played by Mikey Madison. She's amazing. And then there's the son of a Russian oligarch, played by Yura Borisov.
Who also got an Oscar nomination.
Exactly. You can rent or buy it on all the usual platforms.
Amazon, Apple TV, the whole shebang. And Mikey Madison got a Best Actress nomination too, right?
Yep. And Yura Borisov
Yeah.
got Best Supporting Actor. It's definitely getting a lot of attention.
Raw, emotional, the critics are loving it. Okay, next up, The Brutalist.
10 nominations.
Oh, that's a lot.
This one was huge at the Golden Globes. Best Director, Best Drama, Best Actor for Adrian Brody.
Clean sweep, but no SAG nomination for Best Ensemble, which is interesting.
Yeah, no, maybe the actors felt like individually great, but as a whole group, not so much. Who knows?
Award shows are always full of surprises.
For sure.
All right, next up we have A Complete Unknown.
8 nominations for this one. Best Picture, Best Director for James Mangold.
The Bob Dylan biopic.
Yeah, it really clicked with the voters this year. The casting is amazing. Timothée Chalamet is Dylan, Monica Barbaro, Edward Norton.
All nominated, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
It's a real all-star cast.
Absolutely. All right, let's talk Conclave next. Screaming on Peacock.
8 nominations for this one too, right?
Yeah.
Including a nomination for Isabella Rossellini.
Yep. She's incredible.
I love her. She's a legend.
Best Supporting Actress nod for her. And Ralph Fiennes got Best Actor. It's all about, the papal conclave.
Choosing the new pope. It's got to be intense.
Oh, yeah. It really gets into those power dynamics.
All those secrets, the personal struggles.
Exactly. It also won Best Screenplay at the Golden Globes, which, that's not easy to do.
Speaking of not easy to do, finding good content can be a pain.
Oh, for sure.
If you're digging this deep dive, don't forget to hit that like button. And subscribe. We've got tons more Oscar insight coming your way.
So, where were we? Dune, Part 2, right?
The sequel. Everyone's been waiting for this one.
5 nominations, including Best Picture. It's on Max, by the way. It's interesting, though.
What's that?
It got Best Picture, like the first one, but no Best Director for Villeneuve.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, right?
Yeah. I mean, his directing is amazing.
Incredible visuals.
Maybe the Academy just, I don't know. It's a mystery.
All right, on to Emilia Perez, the one with all the nominations.
13.
13.
Yeah, leading the pack.
It's like this year's big one.
It really took everyone by surprise.
A musical crime thriller, right?
Yeah, directed by Jacques Audiard. It's on Netflix. Super bold, innovative. The performances are amazing. Carla Sofia Gascon, Zoe Saldana, they both got SAG nominations.
And Zoe Saldana won a Golden Globe.
Exactly. Amazing.
Okay, let's move on to I'm Still Here.
Oh.
3 nominations.
Best International Feature for sure. It's a Brazilian film directed by Walter Salles, streaming on Apple TV Plus. A woman's husband disappears during the dictatorship in Brazil. Super powerful. Fernanda Torres is incredible in it.
She actually won a Golden Globe for this role.
She did.
Crazy talented.
Right.
All right, next up we have Nickel Boys.
2 nominations for this one.
Based on the book, right?
The Colson Whitehead novel.
Yeah.
Really powerful story about this reform school during the Jim Crow era.
It's got a really interesting perspective, too. The director, Ramel Ross, he uses first person.
You can stream it on MGM Plus C or catch it in theaters if you can find it.
All right, The Substance is next. This is the one with Demi Moore, right?
5 nominations. Best Actress for Demi, for sure.
A body horror film.
Oh, yeah.
It's wild.
She plays an aging actress, trying to stay young.
It's gotten amazing reviews. She won a Golden Globe. Got a SAG nomination, obviously the Oscar nom, too.
It's streaming on MUBI, and it's getting a limited theatrical re-release.
Yeah, if you want to see it on the big screen.
It's amazing to see how she's, evolved as an actor.
She's incredible on this one.
All right, before we get into some of the other films, I just want to remind everyone,
to like and subscribe.
Yes, like and subscribe. We'll be back with more Oscar talk after the break.
And we're back. More Oscar talk. We were just talking about Demi Moore, right?
Yep. The Substance. Incredible performance.
Okay, so moving on to the next Best Picture nominee, we've got Wicked.
Oh, the musical. Yeah. 10 nominations, including Best Actress for Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande.
Oh, I love Wicked. I cannot wait to see this.
Me too. The music is just that iconic.
So where can people watch this one?
It's on VOD right now, rent or buy, but it'll be on Peacock starting March 21st. So, after the Oscars.
Perfect. Watch it, then rewatch it. All right, so we've covered all the Best Picture nominees, but there's so many other great films out there.
So many.
What are some of the other contenders, the ones maybe didn't get nominated for Best Picture, but, still worth watching?
Definitely. Okay, so first up, I have to mention Nosferatu. It got 4 nominations, mostly for its technical stuff. Visual effects, cinematography, that kind of thing.
It's a remake, right?
Of the classic vampire film.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and it's directed by Robert Eggers.
Oh, wow. I love his work.
He did The Lighthouse and The Northman, those really atmospheric, kind of creepy films.
He's a master of mood. I could definitely see the connection to Nosferatu.
Yeah.
So where can people watch this one?
It's on Peacock. Okay, next one, Sing Sing.
Sing Sing. I've heard good things about this one.
It got 3 nominations. Best Actor for Coleman Domingo.
He's amazing. I loved him in Euphoria.
Yeah, he's so good.
So what's this one about?
It's about an inmate. He's in prison, and he leads this theater program.
Oh, wow.
Really powerful story about, second chances and art and the human spirit.
It's still in theaters, right?
It is, yeah, if you can find it.
I'll have to check it out. Okay, and for the animation fans out there, we have The Wild Robot.
3 nominations.
It's based on the book, right? About the robot who raises a gosling.
Yeah, it's a really sweet story about empathy and connection and the power of nature.
It's on Peacock.
It is.
Okay, so, we have to talk about the snubs.
The snubs.
There are always some. Those films and performances that, maybe deserve more attention. What are some of the big ones this year?
Well, I have to mention The Last Showgirl.
The Last Showgirl.
Pamela Anderson actually got a SAG nomination for this one.
Pamela Anderson. Wow. I didn't even realize she was in that.
Yeah. Really powerful performance, kind of challenging the way we see her.
Interesting. Where can people find this one?
It's still in some theaters, and it's on VOD. Another big one I thought was The Piano Lesson.
Oh, yeah? The Piano Lesson.
Yeah.
That's an adaptation of the August Wilson play, right?
Yeah. So it didn't get any Oscar nominations, but Danielle Deadwyler got a SAG nomination for Best Supporting Actress.
She's amazing.
Yeah, she's incredible in it. Really brings so much depth to her character. The film's on Netflix.
Okay, and last but not least, Queer.
Ah, yes. Queer. Based on the William S. Burroughs book.
Right.
No Oscar noms, but Daniel Craig got a SAG nomination.
He's always good.
He's fantastic in this one. It's about, identity and desire. Really makes you think.
It's on VOD, right?
Yep.
Rent or buy.
So many great films to watch. I feel like my list is a mile long now.
Right. The best part of award season.
If you're loving this Oscar rundown, don't forget to hit that subscribe button.
And share with your friends, family, everyone. We want to hear your thoughts on all these films, too. So many incredible films. My watch list is overflowing now.
That's the best part of awards season, right?
Totally. It's like rediscovering cinema. So many gems to unearth. Out of all the films we've talked about, what are you most excited to see? Or even, rewatch before the big night?
Ooh, that's a tough one. But I think, for me, it's got to be Emilia Perez. The way Audiard blends genres, it's just, masterful. Music, crime, social commentary, it's all there. And Carla Sofia Gascon's performance, unforgettable.
Emilia Perez is definitely up there for me, too. But I'm also really intrigued by The Brutalist. You know those epic historical dramas? I'm a sucker for them. And Adrian Brody, come on.
He's so good.
And Felicity Jones. They're both at their peak.
Oh, yeah. Brody's performance is something else. Speaking of performances, I have to mention Fernanda Torres in I'm Still Here. Just the strength she portrays, the resilience. It's really remarkable.
And let's not forget Conclave. It's such a fascinating look into, this secretive world. The power struggles, the personal doubts. Ralph Fiennes is phenomenal, as always.
Of course. And Isabella Rossellini just shines. She brings so much, warmth and depth to the role. It's amazing to see her getting this recognition.
It's amazing to see such a variety of films being celebrated this year. Everything from sci-fi epics to like these really intimate dramas, even documentaries. There's something for everyone.
That's the beauty of film, right? It can transport you to different worlds, make you see things from a different perspective, challenge you.
So before we wrap up, what's your final piece of advice for our listeners as they're navigating this sea of Oscar contenders?
Don't be afraid to go beyond the obvious choices. Explore those hidden gems, the films you might not know about. You never know what you might discover.
That's great advice. And remember, the Oscars are just one perspective. What matters most is your own experience. Choose the films that speak to you, the ones that spark your curiosity.
Exactly. Oh, and don't forget, the 96th Academy Awards are happening soon, March 2nd in Los Angeles.
Get those watch lists ready. Invite your friends. Let's celebrate the magic of movies.
Yeah.
This has been such a fun, deep dive into the world of the Oscars.
It really has.
Thanks for joining us.
Always a pleasure. And remember, the conversation doesn't end here. Tell us what you think about the films we talked about. What snubs made you mad? What performances blew you away?
Leave a comment, hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dives like this.
And until next time, happy watching.